Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is Dr. Smoke, and I am back for another great session here at the Suitland High School. I want to give a special shout out to all of our teachers, all of our scholars. We have made it. We have now entered the second quarter, and there are a few things that we need to address as we move forward into this experience. So, especially ninth grade scholars, again, this is Dr. Smoke, and I need you to lock in and listen up. So there's 3 points that we would like you to walk away from that will help you get through the second quarter. The first one is very important, scholars, that you are completing all of your assignments. I'm going to say it again. Scholars, it is very important that no matter what the assignment is, make sure that you are fully completing your assignments and you're turning them back in. There's no way to get credit for your assignments if you've not completed them and turned them back in. So let's make sure that we're getting that done. Number 2, which is very important, you have to be active. So what does that mean? Especially if you're in the ninth grade. It is very important that you are involved within the learning experience. I know we're in the virtual world, but it's important that you are active and your teachers know that you are a part of the learning process. So again, do not be afraid to raise your hand. Do not be afraid to get into that chat box and say, I have the answer to the question. Do not be afraid to say, you don't have to read to us, I want to read to the class. It's important that we take the risk, make the jump, and get actively involved into the learning experience, scholars, especially in the ninth grade. Number 3, and this one is extremely important. So there seems to be a misunderstanding about what Wednesdays are. So allow me to support you with some clarity. Parents, there are 5 days of school. I'm going to say it again. There are 5 days of school. Wednesday is the day that scholars are able to recoup, do over. Teachers are able to reteach things that maybe did not go well a day or a week ago. A scholar is able to reassess. If they messed up on an assessment, they can do it over. So it's important, especially my ninth grade scholars, I need you to hear me. Take full advantage of Wednesdays. Make sure that you are involved in the learning process. Make sure that you are actively engaged, and I promise you second quarter will be much better or different than first. So I'm going to leave you with this. For those that have made mistakes in the first quarter, I applaud you. It's okay. I too, Dr. Smoke, has made mistakes in my past. I make mistakes every day. But the learning begins when the mistake is made. So don't run from learning the work because you're afraid that you might say something wrong, or you're afraid you might put in an answer and it's not the right answer. That's where the learning begins. So again, scholars, I'm going to leave you with these 3 points. 1, make sure that you're actively engaged in the learning process, especially in the ninth grade. Point 2, let's make sure that we are completing all of our assignments. And point 3, let's make sure we are taking full advantage of Wednesdays. Wednesdays is a school day, and it's important that on that day, you are taking time to recoup, bounce back, do over, and continue in the fight to make sure that you're doing your very best academically to get from one grade to the next. Again, this is Dr. Smoke. I want to let you know that we believe in you. You are great, and we're going to have a great school year. Goodbye.